Hey guys, it's me, Names, but you can call me anything really, and welcome to the finale of my playthrough of Routine. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna have some stuff on screen and in the description for you to go and watch the previous part if you haven't already. But outside of that, I'm not gonna keep you any longer, so enjoy the crescendo that is this game. Mwah! Just in case, you never know. Legacy? Jesus Christ. Oh, and yeah, this game... Also, the other thing that I said at the very top when I started recording this, like, yesterday, this game is way longer than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't exactly sure what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting, like, the biggest of experiences, but this is also surpassing what I expected. Yeah, the question is he back here now? What the fuck were those footsteps? The hell? Huh? I'm confused. Okay, but what the fuck does this mean? All right. I do know there's one more area that we have to go to. And that's the iconography thing. Is that all I have to do here? That's just it? That's it? I can close this door now? Because that shit's taking up a lot of energy. Okay. So, prongs aligned. The status monitor instructs that actions need to be taken at the prong terminals. They are misaligned. I just aligned them. What? Okay. Oh, there's two prongs. Oh. Sorry. Excuse me. Hello? Okay. I feel like he's gonna catch me at some point around here. Oh, shit. Should I run? No, he's further away than I think. As far as I can tell. God. Is it up? No, it's not up. It's more down. Down and to the left. No, it's down and to the right. Oh shit, he's going. You don't see me. This room. I need to get in here. Did I hear him? I don't think I did. I'm imagining stuff.
This reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon.
Yeah? What about it?
It requires us. And we require it.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Another contraction.
Is the moon having earthquakes, it being, like, actively in labor? Is that what that's saying? Because that's crazy. Wrong two aligned. Yeah, I think I just need to go back to the center one, right? Yeah.
No.
Just check the archives or the economy for the next stage of the process. Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably check the archives. God, I fucking hate how it does that. Is it in here? It shouldn't be, at least. Okay, yeah. Cool. Emergency lunar ultrasound must be performed. Align both. Yeah. Okay. So literally, the moon is giving birth. That's insane. Okay. So we need to go back to the one room. Is he out here? I'd love to just book it. Oh, there's something back here. Okay, cool, cool. Is it coming in here? No. How much do I have left in my battery? 2. Okay, align subsurface imaging prongs to the designated contact point to perform the scan. We've aligned. That was ominous. Aligned that. Okay. Please don't tell me we're gonna have to realign these. I mean, they weren't the worst, but... Output ready. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Excuse me? Induction terminal? What the fuck is the Is that the path? I like how every time I make a little bit of progress, I'm immediately saving. The induction door has now opened. The final stage, the ripening and induction terminal. The canal needs me. I need it. Yeah, we're fucked. The induction door is opened. Oh, that door. It's not? Oh. Sometimes I get too far ahead of myself. Okay. I was like, there has to be a terminal I missed, right? And it's just like, no, there actually wasn't a terminal that you missed because you already went through all the terminals, you fucking idiot. Okay. Because this totally isn't horrifying. Where am I even going? I don't think I need to be down here. Oh, ew, gross. Don't like that. Hello? Oh. Oh, no. Oh God. Don't even want to know. God. Jesus.
Keep pushing forward.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah. No matter how this ends, I'm not leaving alive. What the fuck? Okay. This feels like this is setting up for the very, very final bits of the game, but I don't even want to stop running to look around because I feel like I'm still going to get jumped. Okay, so the canal's ready, but what if we go back here? This is nothing. Is there nothing back here? Did I just loop? I looped. Oh, okay. Okay, well. Are you really gonna have me? Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, it angy. It angy. Hold on. I know you're about to, like, give birth and stuff, but let me save really quickly. I'm stupid. Okay, anyways. I'm crying, man. Hey. Okay, man. You watched that video with your dead wife. Have fun. Sorry.
Supposed to be here. I technically am, but not for this purpose.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm dying no matter what. This is doomed. I'm doomed. I mean, at least the birth at least the moon can give birth. Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? I was gonna say, that game did that on purpose, asshole. I mean, this is literally the final act. Also, so is Entity A an actual thing from the moon, or is this one of the researchers that got infected and died? I can't tell. Yeah, well, this is fucking dimly lit. It's a cave. What am I expecting? If I get jumped by anything, I'm losing it. Actually, what am I doing? There's only like one thing in this. Got it. Yeah, as if that's gonna do anything.
Okay. Is there anything around it? Oops. Wait, wrong one. What am I doing? Or is that just it? Is this just it? Yeah, this is just it. So this is not the direction I thought this was going to go. This is insane. The moon is giving birth, but at the same time, this is cosmic horror. This is par for the course. This makes a lot of sense. Hello? I'm not gonna get yoinked, am I? I can't see anything, dude. Because I definitely want to do that. Am I fading to black? Yeah.
You've come so far. One final step.
Oh, I took off my ID badge.
What the fuck? What?
Together. We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
Internal distribution only. Report date December 5th, 2025. Subject Prism Lunar Containment and Recovery Program, Canal. August 3rd, 2025. The objective was to recover data associated with the original Prism Canal expedition, 1979. The Prism Lunar Expedition, geological contractions within the site known as the canal operations continued until 1979. In 1999, a Union Plaza Resort employee, John Cooper, reported the discovery of blank Union Plaza, blank operational irregularities. Software engineer sent to correct the automated security network entered the ward. Contraction events align with patterns from the original Prism Canal expedition, escalating intensity. Army objectives: recover all prison mission data and related to the canal, retrieve or irregular value. Secondary objectives: indeterminate origin of or unauthorized function. The LCRP lunar touchdown at 2027 UTC, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. Upon entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as blank or pollen. At 2218 UTC, substantial interference and then complete telemetry loss. Telemetry. The final transmission contained one image. Anything else? Was that it? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Don't. And there is the entire development team behind this game. Holy shit. I mean, obviously they had some outsourced work, as you can see on screen, but like this being a core group of at least 3 people just by itself is insane. Holy shit. It, like, I don't necessarily know if, it's hard to convey how appreciative we are of each and every one of you who supported Lunar Software and Routine on this long journey. Your belief in us, your encouragement to keep pushing forward and sharing this moment with us at the finish line mean more than the words could ever express. I don't know if they had that idea of the ending with being through you, I endure, and through me, you endure, lining up with the fact that that's basically what this game basically had in its life cycle in terms of development. Like, this was a 3-person team. At the core of it, this was a 3-person team. It was originally slated for like 2013, 2014, and it came out now in 2025. It's literally like through those 3 people and the extended family, that message of being through you I endure and through me you endure is so fucking like, it's poetic. And I don't know if that's like, if that was just coincidence or if they kind of had that in mind from the start. I mean, like, it just has to be like, it just took so long. It just took so long. It has to be just like, it just feels like a happy coincidence. I don't know. This game, oh my god. Jeez. I don't even like, I want to wait until all the credits are over before I like fully start getting into my thoughts on it. Like, jeez, okay. Is that it? Hold on, if I go to load game, is it gonna, yeah, it's gonna go to the caves. And then if I go to options, do they have any? No? Okay. I thought maybe for a second it might have some like extra tidbits or something that you can do after completing it, but okay, that was routine. Um, that did not disappoint in the slightest for me. Granted, when I did see via Instagram about this game, I knew nothing of it, and the story behind its development, and then how they wanted to use the AI with it being adaptable, made myself be completely blind to anything else regarding this. And I'm really glad that I did, because this game was an experience. Like, I'm just at like a loss for words. Because I feel like it executed on so many things just right. It knew how to build the tension. It knew how to keep the tension. Anything within the game that startled you, that was outside of a main jump scare, was just pure sound design alone. The sound design in this is phenomenal. Like, everything about this screams of just like the perfect atmosphere to keep the player in a constant sense of tension and dread. Like, one of the main things that I immediately latched onto when starting this, and then kind of having that like little break point and then transition to the second leg of the game, is the fact that like the game immediately shoves the robot at you. It shoves ASN and the Type 5s immediately at you. No prompt. They are just out, and they are here to do you harm. It doesn't hold your hand. It shoves you into the deep end, and that sets the perfect tone for how this game is going. You don't know what the hell is happening. You just know that something is wrong. You need to survive, and it's doing everything in its power to kill you. And on top of that, allowing the robots to have multiple clones, allowing it to basically shut down and teleport to another body. Like, at first you'd be like, okay, the robot's out for you. So what? Like, I now see the physical conflict of interest. This is the main enemy. And then the game utilizes that by being like, okay, we know that the robot is the main opponent right now. Now we're going to introduce you to segments where you have to move around multiple decoys of the robot. We know that the robot is out to get you, but now we are keeping you on your toes by not knowing where and when it's going to be, and we are going to force you to work around in close proximity to the dupes. That adds another layer of just tension, and it kept me terrified the entire time. Even though I knew it was this robot, the fact that it could be anywhere and the fact that I had to get that close to it made me still respect it as an enemy. Like, it kept me immersed. And then as soon as it did that, and you go past that segment and you go on to the segment where you really start digging into the history of what's happening here, you're no longer investigating ASN and what the hell is happening with this network. You are where it originally started, where this base originally formed. You're with Prism now. You are with the corporate, privatized something that's here to figure out what's going on with the moon because it is interested in it and it wants to know, because knowledge is power. And then that's when it introduces you to Entity A, him. And I don't care, like, other people might say it might have been boring, it might have been slow, but having that entire segment be built up with finding diaries and emails talking about this thing and literally never seeing it, never having an interaction with it, or at least, depending on how fast you play, 10 to 20 minutes. Even though there's literally nothing on screen, that kept me on the edge of my seat constantly. After running around for a bit, I was thinking to myself, oh, I'm probably legitimately just alone right now until I trigger something, until I make some main progress. But even then, I was still paranoid. This game does so well with keeping you uncertain. the switch from the robot into Entity A, and then the final segment being, oh, hey, now you actually realize Entity A isn't necessarily doing half of this shit because it wants to just kill. It's doing it because it's fucking depressed. And it feels like it has to maybe like protect the thing that Entity B came from. Like, the switch ups were so perfectly laid out that it literally always kept you until the very end going like, what the fuck is happening? Especially with how at the end it actually starts bringing back up the infection within your own self, how you're coughing, how you're hallucinating, how you're hearing voices, how like all these things are going to the wayside. Like, it is also just like the perfect way to end cosmic horror. From the start, you are screwed, depending on how you look at it. Like, you are just, no matter what, this is the end game. Because what are you gonna do? Everything's shut down within the base, within like the resort area. You're not getting back. Like, you are sent here and you're basically here forever now. So either you just die, you don't do anything, or you keep pushing, like the game was saying, to contribute to something that like you have no knowledge of until you do. And then that lets you like die in peace in a sense, be reborn. But even then, like, you're being influenced by the moon. It's not like you're necessarily doing all this by your own choice. So like, it's just the way that it does that for cosmic horror, like it aligns perfectly with the genre, I think. And even with the ending, because like I was literally sitting there going like, how the fuck are we gonna end this? Are we gonna die? Like, are we just gonna like fucking witness something be born, and then having us be the thing that like evolves or transmutates, and then you get cycled back into the beginning of where like you basically began. Like, this is your life now, this is new, you're here, you got to do something. Like, I loved it. I feel like it was a satisfying ending. I feel like that was a good ending. I genuinely didn't know what the fuck it was going, like, even as I was going into the cave, the canal, and getting into that blue segment where you got the final cutscene. Even then, I was still just kind of sitting there going like, where the fuck? And with cosmic horror games like this, I kind of want those endings that feel batshit insane, but also at the same time makes perfect sense for the storyline. Because realistically, if you zoom out and you try to like condense it down into like points, the very end of the game basically just hits you with the moon is giving birth, go help it. That feels crazy, but also makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. I feel like it just aligns with the idea and the vision that this team had for this. Because I mean, also realistically speaking, we're playing an unnamed character, and that's done on purpose because it makes you then project onto them more. You feel more immersed because you're playing essentially a nobody. You don't have a name, you just have a badge ID. You're not named in any of the documents. It is both from a story perspective and a gameplay perspective, done to truly draw you into what this has to say. And I love that. Originally, I was thinking to myself, I wish there was more story involved with the main character, but that's not the point. That's like, Alien Isolation does that because you are playing a character tied to like literally a cultural legacy. Like, you are literally playing someone related to Ellen Ripley. Of course there's going to be character development with that or some kind of interaction with it because it's Ellen Ripley. You can't just not talk about the main character being related to them and just be like, here's the game though, xenomorph. But this one is the exact opposite. Like, it's not here to insert some kind of like character drama with the actual player. It is here to tell you a story about everything else on a place that you shouldn't have been messing with to begin with. And also, speaking of Alien Isolation 2, I was thinking about this before when I took a break between sessions of recording this. Alien Isolation leads, at least hinting at, with the xenomorph, right? It shows you that this is the real threat. The androids are something that's later on, and that's something that also causes you an issue. But that's not the main thing. The alien's the main thing. It's Alien, of course. This game does kind of the opposite. where it leads you on with the artificial intelligence being the main thing, and then it flips and says it's actually an alien life form. Alien to whatever degree, I don't fucking know, because Entity B looked really human. Entity A was the one that was more holy shit. And so like it made sense for what this was then telling you, because this was layers upon layers of being like, oh, here's not an unstoppable force. It's like, you don't know what's going on. You need to survive. You have a semblance of what's going on. Maybe you can do something to stop it. And then by the time you're even at that point, it's too late. You're already being influenced. Like, you're not escaping. This game, oh my god, I am so glad that these people committed to making this and releasing it, even if it took this long, because this was a wonderful experience. It was way longer than I expected. It had wonderful atmosphere. None of it felt cheap either. Every time I got startled at something, it's because the game knew how to create this tension that constantly made you paranoid. It also just, oh my god, it just knew what it's doing. It knows what it wants to be. It does it so wonderfully. Wow. Wow. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know if the people on this dev team have any plans to make like future stuff with this. And I mean, like, realistically speaking, they don't need to. This is what they've been working on for so long. If this is all that they want to do with it, stick. A story that's this tight and concealed, awesome. But I'm very curious to see what they want to do next. Because I really enjoyed this. I'm very glad that I played this blind. Wow. Okay. This is also something that I'm gonna, like, probably gonna stick with me and thinking about in terms of what the story ultimately means, because while at the same time this is a cosmic horror and it wants to scare you, which it does perfectly, there is also still the substance of what the narrative is trying to speak. I mean, the game is literally called Routine. You're playing as a person who's just here to help out with this apparent resort company, and then you get sucked into this cosmic fucking entity that's like, I need you and you need me, otherwise we're both gonna die. And then it just turns into like a fucking out of this world narrative, pun intended. So it's like, the most that I have with what I've been thinking about as playing it is this idea that, like,
Hey guys, it's me, Names. Editing names specifically again, to basically say that originally when I did this, I was just kind of like spitballing fresh off of playing the game of what I thought it was trying to say. But now that I've sat with it a little bit more, now that I've combed through my footage and rewatched all of the story and all of the details and all the imageries that I may have not like fully grasped the first time, I'm going to make the executive decision to put my more formulated and cohesive thoughts just in the top part of the comments of this video, because I do still want to talk about what I think this game means and then also, like, you know, the imagery with it. But I feel like I have a better grasp of what it wants to say now with the conclusion that I've come to. So I will leave that down in the top part of the comments if you want to read it. I'm also doing this for the sake of condensing time and making sure this video isn't very long, because I know I can ramble. So yeah, and you know me, I've said this before in some other videos. I like having discussion. I like having critical analysis of things that we are engaging in. I think it's important to build on, you know, critical analysis skills. So if you want to discuss and talk about it, whether that be agreeing, disagreeing, or just like making other general or specific observations that might go for or against something within the game, go ahead. I'm here for it. Uh, you know me, I do this pretty consistently with games that I play, where I give my thoughts and open, like, you know, the forum for other people to also give their thoughts, because I feel like it's important and fun. So yeah. Um, and then outside of that, I would give this game, because I originally started talking about what rating I would give this game, and I kind of like rambled again on about my like full thoughts on it. At the end of the day, though, oh my god, I feel like this game on the little tier list that I have going since coming back deserves an S. I feel like this is a great game. I feel like it knew what it wanted to do and executed on it very well. Yeah, I feel like this is the first one that we can go in that slot, and I feel confident in answering like that. So outside of that, I don't, try to make it a small little tidbit, but looking at it, I think this is like 2 minutes or something. I will let past me that was just fresh off of the game take it away. So yeah. Woo.
Have a good rest of your day, night, time on the moon, I guess. Or, well, the moon is trying to survive itself. Maybe don't. Actually, maybe do, because technically for the moon to survive, you have to be there. And also at the same time, if you don't want to die yourself, or you don't want to be reborn, oops, enjoy it. Enjoy. Yeah, outside of that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that will be. And hopefully with how I'm doing this, although I guess at this point it doesn't matter because once I wrap up editing and actually release it, it's not going to really have any influence, but hopefully I can do this in like a few parts that are just longer parts. That's my goal. So yeah, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Goodbye.